Welcome to Sarahmony. I'm gonna just start with a grounding practice because I really need it. Maybe some energy alchemization. I've already been doing some before I showed up, but I really feel like I'm fighting within myself. Not really fighting, but like blocking myself. I've definitely been feeling the tension, especially within like my jaw and my neck and my forearms. And I feel like this is from me keeping myself from expressing myself, from talking, just holding it all in, clenching the jaw. And then my arms and forearms, they've always been tight, but I didn't quite realize how tight they've been getting lately. And this morning, I was actually feeling myself relaxing this part. And then I think my human self got scared because it just started like glowing. Like all this energy was like around my hands. And I think that's my human holding myself back. And that's partially not wanting to interfere unconsented with other people's lives. And part of me is also feeling that, if I'm in my energetic space and those people who are willing to be in my physical presence, but who then by default receive some of my energy, if they don't want that, they can move out of my presence. I'm still kind of trying to figure the ethics of that. I know in the past I've always held myself very small because I didn't want to be affecting people negatively. And some of you may think, how can light affect someone negatively? And it's more that when, and I've witnessed this, when you awaken someone else's light within them, and this may be a soul contract, who knows, that does upset the current structure of the life, and it does throw some chaos into it, because then they feel where they're not in alignment with themselves, and it does seem like destruction and chaos for a time being until they do come into alignment. I mean, a lot of us are probably feeling it within us now as we're coming more into alignment with ourselves and feeling the old patterns, the old habits no longer fitting or needing of adjustment. So yeah, there is definitely some beliefs and habits there that I personally wish to address within myself. So for today, I'll probably just start with some sounds, and we have a purring cat on my lap, and probably just these ears there. So I have some extra frequency clearing happening over here, or you might just like it, who knows. Taking some deep breaths all the way into the edge of your body, filling entire space. bring in that nourishing oxygen, that light energy, connecting to the ether of the all, and then letting it all out in your own time. Go fast, go slow. Just make sure that you do breathe deeply. Make a sound if you feel so called to as you release, allowing the vibration of the sounds to travel through your body, through your aura, and helping you to let go of things that are no longer in alignment with your current self. And know, even if things that want to stay for a while is perfectly fine. There is no rush. There is only now. But I do know for myself that it just feels much better being in alignment. And that even if it feels a little sad to let go of these energies, of these patterns that have been with me for so long, they're like training wheels. You know, sometimes you just need to let them go. Pass them on to the ether, to the great library of experiences. With thanks and gratitude for their services, for keeping you safe as best as they could. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And invite any energies that are in alignment with your current self to come into your space, your aura, and to fill those vacancies. Whether that is from your core energy or something specific, wishing to fill that space to be of service in this moment. Breathe that in, and as you breathe it out, feel that click into space. Making your aura into a cohesive whole, being available for you as you need them. As you come into your core self, remember to ground. As always, I like using my mountain imagery and being part of that from my root chakra, through my legs and into the planet, into the earth, into Gaia. Rooting down into my earth point. And from there, allowing the energy to well up through your body, activating, clearing, flowing through your chakras and expanding from there outward, clearing anything, adjusting anything, alchemizing anything in its path. And as it goes up and out, remember to breathe. Move if you need to. Make sounds. Get up, dance, sing, jump. Or just completely tense up and then relax. If you have any areas that you need to spend a little extra time on, feel free to do so. I know for me, today it's in the belly area. Some people call it the sacral, but names aren't really important. I also like to use my hands to kind of physically do a motion of what I'm visualizing and feeling, of moving energies out, kind of calming my field first, so that if there's any larger energy chunks or stagnation, it kind of gets broken up a little bit. And as it gets smaller pieces, it can start flowing and getting flushed out. And then you can always imagine that you're taking the outside of your oars and kind of like a squeegee. Taking anything off that may be attached. Sorry if that sound bothered some of you. I had to bring some fun into this moment. It was getting way too serious. And always remember, there is no goal in this other than to feel good within yourself. To be present, to come into your embodiment of all parts of yourself. It's not about getting rid of something, really. It's about making space for you, all parts of you. And as always, know that you can come back to these practices anytime that you need to. You don't need our guidance. You have your own internal guidance you can tune into. We're just helping you find that space by allowing you to tune into our energy at our 0 point, so that it can help you resonate and find yours. It's always there. It's just hiding, covered up, minimized. That is part of your human's free will to be the creator as well as the creation. That's a big paradox. But also where a lot of the fun lies. And if you need to remember, you can always massage different parts. Pull out the tension, either with your hands, with your voice, with movement. Oh, that one's feeling really good. And don't worry about things lingering or feeling like they're extra stuck. Sometimes things have built up for a long time, and it might take a little bit of time to release things. You may even need some external help from somebody else helping you to release some of the physical points. But that's not always necessary. You will know. Your body will know and will let you know. Feel into an area. Technically, we can do everything on an energy level. Release it there, and it goes through into different fields and then the physical body. But sometimes it can be so heavy within the physical body, that memory be so strong that it then rebounds. So releasing it on all those levels may be needful. It always depends on where you're at and what decisions you make consciously, subconsciously, superconsciously about these things, and where you want to be on your journey, what kind of experiences you want to have. Some of you may have like an awakening moment where it feels like everything shifts at once. And some of you may go through time and may even feel like you've taken years. And that's fine. That's all part of the journey, part of the experience. There's no right or wrong here. There is only beingness. And feeling. Feeling into your heart space and allowing those feelings to expand. There's some of them that will come up, may feel uncomfortable, but that is fine. This is why we're visiting these kind of practices on a daily or multiple times a day, so that we can clear some of that messenger feeling backlog. You may have a physical reaction like Sarah does, and they're always different. So you may feel nothing and it just releases. It's all good. I just kind of want to hang out in this space, in this energy. I feel like my heart is glowing right now. And expanding with every breath, moving outward, kind of pulsing a little bit. And as the space fills up, in my aura, I'm going to concentrate a little bit of the energy in my heart space. We've done this before. If you're new here and you say you can't feel, rub your hands together really quickly so that maybe clap a little bit. It helps to activate the senses. And then when you rub your hands together really quickly, you generate heat. And when they're really, really hot, pull them apart a little bit. And then you can pulse them. Start feeling like there's a resistance between your hands a little bit, like something is there. Just breathe. If you can't feel it, don't be too hard on yourself. This is a practice. It's just a sense that you have not used in a while. It'll come back. It's fine. You may also be more into the visual or the toning. Find what works for me and you. Just play with it. Play with the different energies. Play with the different modalities. That's why there's so many of them, so that you can find ways that resonate within you. I need to bring a little bit more movement to my pelvis, to my hips, and to my spine. As always, I also have my cosmic root going up to my cosmic point and coming down and bringing an energy flow around and through into the earth. I know some of you are still holding a ball. I'm going to leave that up to you, what you wish to do with this energy ball, whether you wish to send it to the earth or the cosmos, whether you wish to explode it up and out and have it rain around you, and do anything that wishes to have a part of this energy. Or whether you need to use it on your physical body in an area that feels extra tense, extra tight, maybe some pain. that you're feeling and bringing that love and light to that point. It is all good. It's all fine. Or you can just let it dissolve back into the ether and return to the flow of the reality that you're in. And with that, I want to thank you for being here in this space with us. We love that you show up for yourself, for your higher self, for your subconscious, and for your self-conscious. We encourage you to take this feeling of the space with you throughout your day. And if you need to set a timer to remind you to take moments of breathing and centering, rooting into the cosmos, into the planet, into your space, letting the energy flow, letting yourself feel and glow. And with that, have a lovely rest of your day. Love y'all. Bye for now.